Your videos are not popular enough. What should we do with you? Maybe it's time to call for the cancel Pixie.
No, please. I don't want to be cancelled. It's like dying. I don't want to die. I'm too young to be dead.
Die! That is a great idea. That's what we're gonna do.
You mean cancel the show on YouTube?
No. I mean... Bernard! Let's call the hellhounds. The meat is just arrived.
Meat? Where do you see meat? Just look at me. I'm just fat and bones. And there is literally nothing to eat on me.
That's what she said.
What? Who let the dogs out? Die, CCPD, die! Hi guys! Today is a very special day because one of my favorite Kickstarter projects came to life and it's really good. Die Kitty Die is created by Dan Parent and Fernando Ruiz, and they started a Kickstarter campaign at the end of last year. Luckily they did it! And thank God they did, because it is an amazing series. Why is it so amazing, you asking? Before I would answer this question, let's see what this series is all about. Kitty Ravencraft is one of the most beautiful, talented, young, and I swear to God, one of the most attractive female witch who you ever seen in a comic book page. And of course, she has her own comic book series, which is the most popular comic book series from her label Kitty Comics. Of course, the sellings are not that good than it used to be, so the management needs to figure out something with it. What can be the thing? How they can change and bring Kitty back to life? That's the $10 million question. That's what you think. But the reality is, nope. That has nothing to do with it. The answer is so much easier. It was something like this.
Why we just don't kill Kitty? The real Kitty.
Oh, because that would make sales so much better, right? Is he right? I mean, in a way, of course. But you know, this is the first issue out of 4, and in the first issue, in the first scene actually, we have the chance to see something from her comic book, how it looked like and what it is actually, and you have a chance to fall in love with it. And of course, if that's not enough, come on, then you still have a great chance to see her in the comic book store. I think the frog joke was really funny. On the second scene, we finally met with this publisher guy who think they need to do something to sell more Kitty comics. So the idea is basically not just a reboot, it's more like kill the real Kitty. With that they got the media attention, and with that they can sell more Kitty after rebooted Kitty version. So you know, it's kinda play around everything what we have and hope the best. And in the third scene we met with the guy who should kill Kitty. And believe it or not, that was a huge surprise. I did not see that coming, because that was literally shocking. I think that Kitty Die has a huge effect on me because it's remind me to Sabrina the Teenage Witch, a show from the 90s with Melissa Joan Hart. I grew up on that show. I love that show. I love the hell out of that show. You know, when you grew up on a show like this, which was a long-running series, and you fell in love with the character, you always want to go back. And I think because Dan Parent and Fernando Ruiz work for Archie, and I think they have something to do with a Sabrina comic book in the past as well, you can feel the little Sabrina touch on it. And to be honest, that was my first thought when I see this campaign on Kickstarter, that this will be something like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and actually I got what I paid for, so I'm pretty glad and happy and satisfied with it. And of course the art style is remind me to Archie comics, and because these guys work for Archie for so many years, you can feel the style and you absolutely fell in love with the style, or you won't. But if you want, then this comic is not for you. If you do, then this comic is great, because you have great witches and you have Kitty. And she's not just great because good to look at her, it's more like it's great because Kitty is funny. I mean, literally funny. How often can you see or met with a witch who is literally funny? I'm telling you, basically zero. So yes, this is Die Kitty Die, a great comic book from Dan Parent and Fernando Ruiz, and I think this is the pick of the week from my side this week, because I just really felt in love with this series. When it comes out in hardcover, then don't miss it, because you will love this series. It's really cool, it's really fun, 28 pages of pure witchness. Don't forget, read Die Kitty Die. And till next time, which is on this Sunday, read everything. And let's keep roll the dice.